Inside a small workshop in Osu, the rhythmic tap of a hammer and the steady hum of a filing machine set the tone for Lucy's daily grind. With precision and skill, she measures, cuts, and stitches, transforming raw materials into beautifully handcrafted shoes. Lucy has always been drawn to unconventional careers. She once dreamed of becoming a truck driver, but her mother wasn't on board. Instead, she found her true calling in shoemaking, a trade dominated by men where she's had to fight for recognition.
At first, I wanted to learn how to drive truck. Yeah, so
it looks like you are the daring type.
Yes. So that was how I started my journey as a shoemaker.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what happened to the truck dream?
Oh yeah, it didn't work because my mom, she was very dramatic.
What has been some of the challenges though?
Stereotype. When I go to the market and I'm trying to select leathers, materials, and the male shoemakers, they come in and they're like, "Are you a shoemaker?" I'm like, "Yes." And they're like, "Oh, you made this?" I'm like, "Yes." They say, "Oh no," they don't believe it. They're like, "Oh, it's neat." Sometimes they don't believe. They have to come here to see for themselves.
But Lucy lets her craftsmanship speak for itself. She walks us through the creative process.
This is a foam board.
Yeah,
this is a foam board. So I'm about to cut out the size of the slippers I'm doing. This is a size 39.
Her proudest moment, owning her own shop and turning her passion into a thriving business.
Proudest and biggest moment so far was I wasn't here before, where I was in another workspace that wasn't really convenient for me and comfortable. I was not able to keep my stuff there because I'm scared they shouldn't steal it, not until I got this place.
Her advice to young women pursuing unconventional careers is simple.
Don't let the stereotype define you.
This International Women's Day, Lucy's message is clear. Women can step into any field, own their craft, and thrive. And with every stitch, she's proven that some glass ceilings aren't just broken. They're walked all over in perfectly handmade shoes. Jacqueline and Samaya Boy's report, read to you.
Hi there, thanks for staying with us here on Prime Morning. It's time for us to get into our next conversation, and Shola is here.
Hi. It's always Queen Shola. I have to remember that.
Oh, Queen Shola.
Yeah.
Queen Shola, they me.
Today we are queening our way to the top, so it's Queen Shola all the way.
You're struggling with the costume.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Anything for the business.
Anyway, we have our next conversation coming up here on the show, and it's Women in Business. Over the weekend, we celebrated women who are doing incredible works, and this woman we're about to talk to today here on the show is one woman that has defied all odds and doing amazing for herself, and I mean, it's only proper that we put her on the spotlight. And
right.
so, yes, Lucy.
Now, okay, you know that most of the time, or even in the world we find ourselves in, we've heard people say, oh, there are certain jobs that are not women-friendly. They're not for women. And it's beautiful to see that in this space that we find ourselves, a lot of women, as you said, are defying the odds, and they've decided that, no, I must also show that I can do anything I put my mind to.
Yeah.
And today we have Lucy, who is sitting with us. And this woman, as KMJ says, has moved beyond and is doing greater works. She is a cobbler. Popularly known in Ghana. When you hear shoemaker in Ghana, that is what it is. But you know that it's a cobbler, and she's a woman called cobbler who is doing amazing. Hi, Lucy.
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning. I like your outfit.
Oh, thank you so much.
I wish we could change because it's comfortable. Don't laugh. It's comfortable, but next time let's change, okay?
Okay.
All right. How are you doing? How is everything?
I'm fine, thank you. And how are you doing?
Oh, we're okay. KMJ, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Right.
I'm fine. I wanted to find out if she's doing well in business as well. How's it going?
Oh, yeah, it's going fine. And also, thank you for having me on this show this morning. My name is Lucy Akua Chivor of Maoli Footwear. and leather, and I'm both Ghanaian and Nigeria. A lot of people don't know this because of my accent. I actually grew up in Nigeria. That was where I learned the skill before, yes. My father is from the Volta region. Oh, yes. So that was where I learned the skill before, actually thought of bringing it back home here in Ghana.
But then let's get into it. Why did you decide to get into this business? I know you started, as you said, you learned the skill in Nigeria. So what heightened your interest in shoemaking and, the whole cobbler work? Okay.
Like I said earlier on, while growing up, there's my father friend called Oko.
Okay.
And anytime I'm coming back from school, I pass by his workshop and I see him. He makes shoe, he makes footwear, and I see him doing this stuff. I get overwhelmed and I get carried away. And, that passed. And when I was in the tertiary, the course I applied for wasn't what was given to me. So I was given fashion and textile. So I thought of, okay, since this is it, I should think of something I really want to do, because they don't want me to do anything, male-dominated, and I like doing daring stuff. So I thought of it that, okay, adding shoemaking to fashion won't be a bad idea, and that was how I started my journey in shoemaking.
How was the beginning, the start for you? I hope you didn't start with 5 Ghana cedis or 2,000 naira.
Oh, no. I would say you can start with anything. You can start with anything. Once you are determined that, okay, I really want to do this thing, you don't need to have something. Sometimes you just have to go to the workshop and see what they are doing. Most times when they see that, oh, you come here every day and you are actually interested, it will make whoever, the owner of the shop, or when you let them know that, oh, I really want to do this thing, they would consider it and like, oh, okay, you should come. And if there's any fee or anything you need to do, they would let you know.
So you learned under that person, or you just finished school and then you were able to put...
Oh, no, I was in school when I started learning.
Okay.
When I went to the shop, he was shocked, and he was like, oh, Lucy, you're not a serious somebody. You might just be catching crews with me. And I was like, oh, I really want to learn this thing. And he said he would see my seriousness first before he allowed me. So I go there every day after school, and for like a month, I was still telling him, oh, these are my intentions. I really want to learn. And that was when he, let me know that, okay, I can come and, see what they are doing. And as time goes on, I'll start getting my tools. So that was how I started actually before upgrading.
But this job, as I was saying, is very male-dominated. And you decided to leave Nigeria to Ghana. Now, run us through how it started here for you. I mean, it wouldn't have been easy because, as I said, it's male-dominated. How did people warm up to the idea of seeing a lady, in the same business?
Okay, actually, in Nigeria, it's different because we have more of women doing this stuff there than here in Ghana. One of the challenges I face here in Ghana is stereotype. Yeah, because most especially the men, they don't believe until they see me working, or most times I hardly buy footwear. I make whatever I'm wearing, and when they see it, they'll be like, oh, you made this? And I'll say, yes. They'll say, no, oh, no, I don't believe you.
Can you let me know? Let me see it.
Yeah, so most times they see me working, and most times they go through my socials and, see what I do.
Right. But yeah, it looks like it's not something that is easy to do. I mean, to try to get into the market. So how would you say you finally gotten into the ears of everybody for them to know that, okay, this is what I do?
I can't say that now because I'm still on it. And one thing I try to do is, be loud as I can to people, letting them know that, oh, this is what I do. Even when you don't care to listen, I'll still let you know that, oh, I am a shoemaker, I make shoes, I make footwear, try me and see, or go through my catalog, go through my social and see the stuff I do. So I try as much as I can to, I use social media as one of the tools because I think it's the greatest tool in, bringing yourself out there, letting people know. And I try as much as I can to go to events. And when I go there, I try to mingle with people and let them know that, oh, this is what I do, as, I'm open for collaborations and, yeah.
We see some of your designs on the screens. Now, do you design them yourself and then you put it out there, or some come with, and some of the demand is, I want it my own way. In terms of that, how do you go about it?
Okay, some of the design, I design them myself, and some of them, it's what the customer wants. They come with their design and they ask me, can you do this thing? And I'll say yes, because learning shoemaking, you go through the process of pattern making. Okay. And that's one of the key, when you get your pattern making right, there is no footwear you cannot design. You get, so when a customer brings something new to me, I try as much as I can to, get the pattern first and give them feedback so that they will see that, okay, you actually get this thing on the lasts. There's something we call the foot last. That's where you draw out the design to let the person see that, okay, this is how your design is, and when I'm done, this is how it's going to be. It's going to be what you order versus what you got.
What you ordered versus what you got. Ideally, normally when you say what you ordered versus what you got, a lot of people don't get it the way they do, right? So how is it like, do you get them to come to the shop to fit it first so that you don't get any such complaints? Oh yeah, most times first thing I ask a customer when coming to patronize, after asking for your size, I need to know how big the upper of your leg is. Yeah, because some people have narrow feet, some people have swollen feet, and some people, when they sit for too long, their feet get swollen. So I ask this question to know, okay, when lasting this shoe, this is how I'm going to do it to make sure it fits this person. And in some cases where, okay, maybe it's like a medical condition for the customer, they come over to fit it, to check the feet before, doing the finishing of the footwear.
Okay, so you do shoes, you do slippers, you do...
yes.
Okay, some of them are in the shop right now.
Yes.
And all of these, you do them yourself from design to the end without any help from anybody?
Oh, yes, I do all that by myself without help from anybody.
You don't have any workers?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yes.
So in terms of demand, how do you go about it? That must be a lot of pressure on you.
Okay, in terms of demand, especially the leather, it's difficult getting some of the leather as, instead of getting the leather here in Ghana, most time it's imported, which is not supposed to be so. And this is one of the difficulty I get. And sometimes I have to order from cross-country to get some of this leather down to Ghana. Right. Yes.
But don't people say that it affects the pricing? Because you hear people say, okay, the fact that I had to export from outside makes my things expensive. Doesn't it affect the price of your stuff? And don't people complain?
Oh, okay. It doesn't affect really because I get it affordable there because it's not here, and most of the souls too are not here in Ghana, and I don't just buy one. I try to buy in bulk to make the price reduce, so it doesn't really affect it. And if it does, I, let the customer know that, okay, I was not able to get this thing, and, you have to add something little because I had to order this thing from somewhere. And this is one of the challenges I face, because I think these are the things that need to be produced here in Ghana rather than, going elsewhere or ordering from other country to get it over here.
So what I'm seeing over here, there has to be a bit of sewing in there and all that.
Oh, yes.
Is that something you do yourself?
Yes. It's
really?
Yeah, it's a bit, it has a hand sewing, hand stitch, and the sewing on the sewing machine.
You have all of that?
No, I go to the market to do that. While they hand stitch, I do them myself.
Okay.
I see. Interesting.
Yeah. So let's look at how lucrative this business is, because, I mean, if anybody ventures into such a business, it's because probably they're gaining something from it. So how lucrative is this business? Okay,
actually, my aim in shoemaking at first is not about how how lucrative the business is, because, shoemaking in Ghana has a long history, and that was why I thought of, bringing it down here. And, one major moment was the Ghana shoe factory during the Kwame Nkrumah time, and there was this time, I'm trying to remember, I think the Achimota saga. Achimota saga, and, the shoe factory Kwame Nkrumah built, and how I think the economy effects, made the company close down. And I thought of it that, okay, this is more than, this business being lucrative. It is more of, making Ghana wear, making, made in Ghana. And instead of, getting imported footwear, sneakers and all that, it's something we can actually work on and having our own, so that it will be the other way around, where we get to import Ghana made to other countries.
Right. So do people reach out to you from outside of Ghana?
Oh, yes, through social media. Through social media, and most times, most of the customer I meet here, when they travel with this footwear, they reach out to me that, oh, somebody, my brother, my mother, or my colleague wants something like this. Can you make it? And, I get to make it and send it over to them.
Right. Now, okay, you hear people say that social media is the new venture for, selling yourself and selling your business. Now, that brings me back to social media, because I've heard you say people see it on social media. Would you say that you are getting a lot of traction from there? People are getting to know you through your social media? Yes, people are getting to know me through my social media, because this year it's going to make it 2 years I relocated back home. And, when I first came, I didn't want it to be one of these shoemakers that would just be in the shop and wait for people to come and buy. Right. I needed to put myself out there. I want people to know that this is what I'm capable of doing. This is what I can do. This is the service I render. So I try as much as I can to create content around this shoemaking. Sometimes when I'm working and, posting every day, talking about these things, and yeah, it has really helped me. Yes, it has, because 90% of my customers are online. Yes, I get them through social media, and when they get it and it comes again through referral, or they know this person. Sometimes people message me and they're like, oh, somebody shared your handle to me. I, saw your work on your social media, and I'm interested in getting this particular footwear.
Do you usually get fair deals as a male cobbler would also get? Do people come and they think that because you're a female or you're a woman, you're not supposed to be charging them the kind of amount you want to charge them for what you want to do? Maybe they are thinking in terms of quality and what you will be able to do at the end of the day.
I don't really get that. What I get actually is, the doubts.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know why it's that. So when I charge for a particular footwear, sometimes they don't say, oh, it's because you're a lady, or they actually want to see what I'm capable of doing. And when I'm done with the work, a lot of time they are impressed.
Okay.
They are impressed by my work, and that's where the referral comes in, and that is, I think, it's a win for me rather than charging more because I think because I'm a woman and they want to see what I can do. No. I will charge you the normal price because I want you to be impressed by what I do and, get the referral from you. Right. I need more people. Yes.
And how do you handle your other female friends who think that you've taken a man's job in quotes? Lucy, you could have done something else. So what is this Kobla thing you're doing? Some would even say straight to you, a shoemaker.
Yes. Okay. One thing is... the community or the friends I find myself around are supporting.
Okay.
And, they don't see it like that because I have female friends too who are in the industry of that are male-dominated. So it's like, it's something we get to share. Oh, okay, you are doing this thing, and sometimes the men think, oh, they can do it better than you. And at the end of the day, it's not something you have to be competing on because, oh, I'm a man and the lady is doing it better than me, or because I'm a lady, this man is doing it better than me. I don't get together, but I get that mainly from, random people, stranger, and they're like, oh, I thought you studied fashion and textile. Why didn't you continue the fashion? And I had to let them know that fashion was actually thrown to me, and my own way of embracing it is through this shoemaking. I don't have to be a fashion designer, you get. So this is actually what I want to do because it's still the same line of business.
Right. Now, you were speaking about collaboration and how sometimes when people refer you, you say, okay, I'm open for collaborations. Run us through the number of collaborations or some of the collaborations you've done so far.
Okay, I haven't done any so far, yes. Right. As I said, I'm open to it. I'm open to, working with fashion brand, working with people in fashion industry, working with the people in the modeling world too. I'm open to all kind of collaboration, concerning fashion and, entrepreneurship, NGOs, because I started an initiative during the Charlie Watte Festival last year where I do buy a pair and give a pair initiative where if you purchase a pair of footwear from me, it's my own little way of giving back to the community. A child that is not able to, afford a school sandal gets to get one for free through you, purchasing. It's another way of you imparting life through me, through this thing I'm doing. Yes, so I'm also open to NGOs who are willing to...
Sorry, right.
Thank you.
It's your family members, they are
right. So
Can we
Sorry.
some water?
Sorry,
If you just
water.
want to see on the show, we're celebrating Ghana Month. We're excited, to be bringing you this conversation because we have a female that is defying the odds and doing amazing work with her hands. And she's a cobbler, what you may probably call a shoemaker. And Lucy has been here sharing with us her story, what she's been through, how it began. And I remember when she put it on her page, Nathaniel.
Immediately he saw it, he said, tell her to bring me one.
Some of the things he was seeing from her and wanted to also have one. And so, yes, she's done some good works. And she'll be telling us where you can also purchase some of her works and how you can even contact her on social media and all of that. She'll be telling us all of that story. But, I mean, this is indeed women doing the most, like we always say, and women also contributing.
I mean, I told you that we are trying so hard. We are taking over. I mean, I like that women are getting out of their comfort zones, trying so hard to, you know, defy the odds and show that we can really do anything we put our minds into. Because I'm thinking 20 years ago, if a woman said, I am a cobbler, she would have been looked at in a certain way, right? But to see that she's even doing that, and now she's even turned it into a philanthropic, you know, whole thing where she's helping people, communities of children or with children that cannot even afford a slipper or a sandals. But that brings me back to you. Like, how are you funding all of this? Because it looks like it's a lot.
Or like I said, when you purchase a pair of footwear, you know, it's also my little way. From that money, I get to, you know, get some of this material, and each footwear purchase is also each sandal to these kids. That's why I said I'm open to collaboration and working with NGO, because on my own, I can't do it actually. So the little I can, I have been doing, I have.
Right. So how can we reach you? Because put your social media out there, because as you said, social media is one of the biggest platforms people reach you. So your social media and your contact, so that anybody who is interested can reach you. Okay.
It's Mauli_made it on all social media platforms. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, IG, and also on WhatsApp.
Right.
Yes. My number to reach me.
Sorry. All right. So she's still here in the house. KMJ is looking already good. The number.
Okay. So the number to reach me on WhatsApp is 053 42 62628. There you get to go through my catalog and see some of the amazing work that I've done so far.
Right. Anyway, so yes, KMJ, this has been an amazing conversation. I mean, we're women out there. Even though we are done with the International Women's Day, we are still empowering women. And just really beautiful to see what women out there are doing. They're doing amazing. This is such an amazing initiative. Wherever you are, whatever you want to do, if you're a woman, just know that you can. So far as you put your mind to it, you can do it. You are empowered, you are enlightened, you're brave, you're smart. Just go chase your, abilities. KMJ, where are we headed? I know that Joy FM has some goodies for us, especially this kind of month.
Exactly. So we have a trip coming up. We have a walk also coming up as well.
Right.
Over there in your shot is the Accra High Street Walking Tour.
Right.
As part of our government celebration on the 29th of this month, we're going to be doing some walk. We want you to be a part of it. We've got details that are coming up in a couple of days. We'll share with you even before the time.
Right.
So you know where to meet us, the route we'll be taking, and the reason you have to be a part of this as we celebrate Ghana Month.
Right.
I'm excited about this.
I am. And then when we move away from that, we have the Volta Adventure coming up. You know, KMJ, whether he likes it or not, he's Voltarian. So if you want to go, what's a word can you say again? Right, so we're going to the Volta region this year from the 21st to 23rd of March 2025. We'll be visiting the Pando Lake View Zipline. We also go to Tafiatome Monkey Sanctuary. We'll go to Amejofe Waterfalls and Canopy Walk. We'll also go to Dodi Cruise, 2 nights at Volta Serene Hotel. And then we have some amazing activities. We'll do the Bobobo night, the nightclub session with DJ Black, and then we'll have a movie night. Now, the cost is all inclusive, so any amount you're paying, the 3,500 you see on there is for all all these activities. Joy FM says that they want to make sure you're having a good Ghana month. You're exploring Ghana. Remember that we want you to eat Ghana, wear Ghana, explore Ghana, enjoy Ghana. So just pay 3,500 for all of these activities. Just send them to the number you see on the screen. Do that because on the 21st to the 23rd, we are going to the Volta region to go and enjoy our bobobo and shake our, right there. So make sure that you are there with us on the 21st to 23rd.
Okay, so on that note too, let's talk about some other interesting things that are happening. Right. And I'll talk to you about King Charles.
Oh.
Yes, now, King Charles, when they were crowning him and all that, I was part of the people who were in the crowd.
KMG.
Cheering him on.
You were there.
I was actually invited personally, so I've been following King Charles for a long time.
Right.
Now King Charles has actually revealed his playlist.
Right.
And it has Beyonce in there and a couple of other musicians that I've featured, and so I'm going to walk you through it.
Some of the people that are in there.
Exactly.
Is your name there? But you said you are going to release.
No, I'm not singing.
Okay,
so
all right, sure.
You didn't put, so marking Commonwealth Day, he's actually released his track.
Playlist, all
yes,
right.
Crazy in Love by Beyonce is in there.
Wow.
Locomotion by Kylie is also in there.
Okay.
So it's a 17 list.
Okay.
So let me see if I can run through real quick. Now, the first one is Bob Marley and the Wailers.
Okay.
Could You Be Loved? And they had over there also at number 2, Miley Small, My Boy Lollipop.
Right.
Kylie Monologue is also in the Locomotion. We had All Bowley with The Very Thought of You. Grace Jones is there with La Vie and Rose. We have Ray with Love Me Again. That Lumba is in there. The video is in there with Kante, featured Faith. Maria Makiba is in there, the Click song, and Jules Holland and Ruby Turner is there, My Countryman. We have also Anushka Shankar, Indian Summer, and then we have also. Let me go. We have City Nohaliza. Antipamina, and then we have Dami Kiriti Kanawa, also in there, Call It to the People. We have Michael this my guy.
Where's that guy?
Yeah, Michael Bubble is here. I haven't met you yet. Beautiful song, you should listen to it. Arrow is there, hot. Beyonce, Crazy in Love, featuring Jay-Z and Dinah Ross, Upside Down.
At this point, his playlist is a vibe. It really is a vibe.
I love it. I love it already. I mean, the king loves love. Because there are a lot of love songs in there. A lot of love songs in there.
Is that Lumba for me?
Pim,
I'm telling you, King Charles is in love. Anyways, also on sports, you know that the National Sports Dialogue is coming up. The theme is resetting Ghana's sports when it comes to governance, funding, and infrastructure. And it's happening on Thursday, March 13, 2025. You can get it on Joy FM, on Joy News, and on Joy Prime. We have 3 days more to go, so please join and enjoy it. It's at 6 p.m. right? So if you're a sports lover, please join. We have amazing speakers that will be on. So, hey.
It'll be good.
Please come and enjoy yourself, okay?
Great stuff.
Yeah.
Once again, big love to all the people in Siane, especially the cabin, those who came to the cabin over the weekend for us to have a good time. That big love going out to you. DJ Naughty, my brother, you did great. And look forward to next year's edition as well. We love you guys. And, well, we're coming back again.
Yes, tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 6. Right here on Prime Morning. My name is KMJ or King KMJ. She's Queen
Shola Adeyemi.
She's Queen Shola Adeyemi. Representing which I'm representing the Ashanti Kingdom today.
Today we are going to the Western region. We went to the Western region. Yes, yeah.
Okay, what a blend. Anyway, that'll be all. Time will permit. Many thanks to the production team. And thanks to you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Please do good and communicate. Take care of yourself and each other. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.